You and good afternoon. We didn't get to do our normal Tuesday with mental health, or because I was going to do it because we had so much football this week. I missed Monday because of traveling day. I wanted to finish a TED talk on death, but first I want to go to a YouTube video, and the stream will be on TED talk. Will be on there. But first, I want to go to burnout. What does burnout mean, and how does it hurt people? And it hurts people the most with mental health problems, but other people can have it. Emotional exhaustion, feeling overwhelmed or unmotivated or emotionally fatigued. Sleepy disturbances, insomnia, or other sleep issues. Physical symptoms, headaches, stomach aches, muscle, joint, or joint pain, or problems with stomach, diarrhea, other things. Behavioral, procrastinating, difficulty concentrating, or becoming isolated. Negative feelings, negative or detached, changes of eating habit, eating more or less normal, relying on food, drugs, alcohol to cope. Irritability, lashing out, college or families, or being short-tempered. What I also notice is that sometimes you try to do too many things when you're burnout, and like go to school or go to class when you're so tired that you can't even function. Well, the answer would be to get more sleep. But sometimes you may have to take a day off if you're experiencing burnout. Burnout is an occupational phenomenon when World Health, an organization who has recognized it as a new disease. People who experiencing burnout should seek treatment and therapy to identify the sources of the issue, find a solution. This is some of my thoughts. Who does it affect the most? We talked about it, mental health, somebody with a mental health disability, a person with a sleeping order or such a psychotic order that has difficult time sleeping, to oversleep. Now this is different effects for everyone. Have the same effect from sleeping too much, kind of. It would be the same results, maybe. Overworking can cause it. Another one, it can cause big problems with overworking. Another one, in my opinion, and is drinking too much caffeine. They mentioned the alcohol problems. It leads to like a crash. It is like a crash, and if you're drinking energy drinks, you're going to have a crash. I'll give you my opinion on this, but I have a hard time doing all this stuff. I'm not very good at some of these things. Get a routine as much as you can. Don't overwork yourself. Set boundaries for yourself. Set timers for yourself of how long I'm going to work on this. Change your perspective that maybe not going to get. If you're having burnouts and you're seeming not to get along with people, change your perspective that maybe you won't get along with everyone. Don't overwork yourself. I can do this podcast and work on this all day. Also, it's time to take some breaks. Don't overdo your work. Something that may be good for you would be a meditation. Also, take time concentrating or doing something more of what having a good diet, practicing set aside time for adjustments for relaxation. I just said that. Relaxation, being such exercise, meditation, or journaling. Getting enough sleep. Establish a consistent sleep schedule and avoid distractions in the evenings. Take a break. Schedule short breaks throughout the day to disconnect from technology and relax. Set boundaries. Learn to say no to requests that they don't fit into your schedule. Prioritize. Evaluate your schedule. Eliminate unnecessary items. Consider what is important and what makes you happy. Build a support system. Meet with your mentors or spend dedicated time with your family. Nourish your creativity. Try new hobby, or project that takes your mind off of work-related stress. Practice mindfulness relaxation techniques like yoga and deep breathing can help you activity your body relaxation response. Let's listen in to more on this. Sense of conclusion or work too much exposed to something traumatic can also lead to burnout. Those traumatic things that happened or something that was traumatic past in your life, you're going to think about it more. Let's listen in to this video. That's Sam on mental health on burnout.
Burnout. It's a dangerous and scary word that has become more and more common in our fast-paced, work-oriented world. Many of the heroes of Western culture are those that champion hustle and extreme drive. Steve Jobs, Casey Neistat, Elon Musk. Our idea of success is tied to always being busy, doing whatever it takes. But where's the limit? Work now follows us everywhere through our laptops and our smartphones. I can go pretty much anywhere in the world and stay connected, and that's something our parents couldn't do. This is something that I've been thinking about a lot lately. I've always been work-oriented, so I wanted to share with you what I'm doing to stay on track and how to avoid burnout. By the way, I'm creating this piece as part of a collaboration with Chloe Kian, another fantastic content creator here on YouTube. So before I continue with this, let me give a little bit of context. I'm the first generation in my family to be born in the United States. Both of my parents are immigrants and they came from a much poorer country. They've worked really hard their entire lives to construct what they have and to give me a better life. And in many respects, this is the American dream. Work hard and you will attain a better life. I discovered the power of working really hard on something for the first time when I was in middle school. I started to really push the boundaries of my school projects, and that's when I realized the more that I put in, the more I got out of it. In fact, the more that I put into anything in life, I feel like the more I get out of it. For better or for worse, working hard became a part of my identity. It was my way of standing out, of beating the kids that were stronger or faster than me on the playground. The thing is, this is a real gray area. I've pushed things too far before. Right now, I'm in crush mode, and I'm putting everything I've got into this project of creating content online so that I can make a living doing this. Many of you may feel the same way. Starting a business, or any new venture for that matter, requires a lot in the beginning. This project is giving flavor and color and meaning to my life. But what this means is that my life is very imbalanced right now.
Go over death briefly. Whether you find it close to the source of your spouse or partner or child, or other effects, few things are as painful as losing someone you love. After such significant loss, life may never seem quite the same again. But in time, you can ease your sorrow and start looking towards the future. And eventually, you come to with what you lost.